Here's a GRE geometry question. Let's take a look. So we have these two triangles right here, and each of these triangles has three sides, as triangles tend to have, right? This one, for instance, has sides J, R, and K, and this one has sides J, Q, and K. And we need to figure out which quantity is greater. Is it side Q right here, or is it side R right there? Well, a lot of people look at this question and say, oh, it's obviously D. I mean, like, I don't know what any of the distances are, so how could I possibly know whether Q is greater than R or R is greater than Q? But there is a way. So let's dive in, and we'll start with the low-hanging fruit. We know that the sum of three angles in any triangle has to be 180 degrees, right? So I have 40 plus 60, that's 100, meaning the missing angle right there is 80 degrees. Now here's the key idea. Both of these triangles share two sides, right? This one has sides J and K, and this other one has sides J and K. And a very important point that I should probably make is that on the test, the figures are not necessarily drawn to scale. So you can't always trust your eyeballs. You have to use logic and math to do this. So J and K, the distances of J and K are locked in. Whatever they are, right? J is a distance, J is a distance, K is a distance, and K is a distance. So in a sense, R and Q you could think of as like floating third sides, right? They really depend on what this angle is. And to illustrate that, I'm going to do something kind of rare here. I'm going to use my hands. You never really see my hands because they're always drawing shapes. So pretend I have side J right here and side K right here, right? So side J and side K. And the angle is where they meet. Now, across the top here, you could imagine the third side, whether that's Q or R. If I make this angle bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, what's happening to that third side? Well, it's also getting bigger, right? And if I make the angle smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, the third side is getting smaller. So if the angle is bigger, right? If the angle that we're talking about between J and K is bigger, that means that the resulting opposite side, R, is also going to be bigger. So this one, R, has to be bigger because this is 80 degrees and this one's 55 degrees, meaning that quantity B is the correct answer. For more GRE tips and tricks or to sign up for my online course, follow the link on my profile.